Good morning. My name is Suraj Dhawan, and today I'm going to guide you on how to set up your booths at the upcoming Latin American Buyer Seller Meet being organized by PharmExcel. Please watch this video carefully, and if you would have any questions, you can always refer them to our team, who's always willing and able to assist you at all times. I will now share the screen with you, and we can go on booth constructions at the earliest. As you are aware, PharmExcel has created this platform for you where the meetings and the entire exhibition is going to be organized. If you have already booked your booth, then it is a straightforward way to just enter and start building up your booths. If you are yet to order your booth from PharmExcel, we would request you to book your booth by clicking on this button called Book Your Booth. As you would see, the entire information would open up, and upon receipt of this information, PharmExcel will send you the login and password for setting up your booths. Once you have received the login and passwords, you have to log in at this login tab on the extreme right. And after you have logged in, you would be able to reach the inside of the platform. The moment you log in, you are going to see this place called dashboard. This dashboard is one of the most important parts of this platform because the dashboard will tell you which all visitor has visited your booth, what all products have been seen by that visitor, and whether the visitor has sent a meeting request to you or not. Based on this, you would be able to plan on how to actually maximize your participation at the event. At this point of time, we are only focusing on booth setting ups. In order to set up your booths, if you go to the extreme left, you are able to see these three areas called edit profile, products, brands. It is always a good practice to first set up your brands by clicking up on the brands button. For example, as you would see, we have added two brands here, brand number 44 and brand called RX India. If you were to add up your own brand, what you only need to do is click on this add brand, select your brand, and complete it the way these two brands have been created. Once you have created these brands, you would be able to tag these brands with the various products which you are intending to display at this buyer seller meet. Now we would go to the next step called edit profile. So we request you to click on edit profile, and edit profile tabs will ask you for basic information which is required for you to fill up and complete your booths. This would include your company logo. This would include a rectangular fascia image. A lot of companies put in images of their products. Sometimes companies also put in the contact details of their companies. You could select and choose whatever is good for you. And then you are requested to fill in the basic information about your company. Once you have done that, don't forget to save. And then you can go to the next step called exhibitor registration. Since you have already registered before, you don't have to fill up this information. This is already pre-filled up for you. Third step for you is to company overview. In this company overview, we would request you to write the essential information about the company. You could write when the company was founded, who are your key customers, what products you deal in, what certifications you have. Essentially, you can tell overseas buyers about what you would like to do in this short area. Once you have done this, you have the options of stylizing it. You have the option of putting these things in special containers, adding markers, italics, whatever you feel like doing it to create this in the most impactful manner. For example, as you've seen, I've just created this in a rectangular box, and I can save this as well. Once you have done and written about your company overview, you should go to product categories. Pharmexil has created various product categories which are relevant for your business, and we would request you to select the most logical ones for you. And once you have done those, you could save these as well. The next step is to add a corporate video. Adding corporate videos is extremely easy. We normally encourage you to upload your videos on YouTube and take the embedded link from there. Once you have uploaded your videos on YouTube, there is a button called share button. Once you click on the share button, you can see the embed code on every video. And you will just have to copy that embed video code here and save it, and your video, your corporate video is uploaded. The next step for you is notifications. Please ensure that all of them are marked in green. And in this About Me message, you could write whatever you think is the key message you want to deliver to your overseas buyers. For example, I'm writing here India's number one generic drug supplier. If this is the message I want to give, I can just put it here and save it here. If I also want to give a contact number, I can always write contact us at +91, whatever number is, or email me at. So whatever I would like to do, I can save it here. Since this is a key message which will be seen only by the buyers, we encourage you to think what you're going to write it over here. Once you have completed the notifications, we have got this tab called marketing content. Marketing content are essentially the product brochures which you would like to give to your buyers. When buyers visit our booths, there are certain brochures we hand it over to them. So you could upload all the PDF files over here. And then once you've done this, you can save this as well. The next step is adding team members. If you are intending to do all the meetings yourself and there are no team members joining your company, then there is no need to add team members. Then the main admin account which you have created, the login account which was created by you, that would suffice in doing meetings. But if you think that more than one person from your company is going to join meetings, they would be at different locations, then you should add team members. Once, like for example, we have added these two team members, the only things I need to tell you is that when you are adding a team member, please ensure that they have got these rights as admin. The system provides rights as company member and admin, plus please ensure that all your team members have been given admin rights. By using these admin rights, they would be able to see the entire interactions on the platform, and they would also be able to do meetings on required basis. Down the line, if you want to change your passwords, you could do that here as well. So this completes the step 2 of the process. In the step 3 of the process, you have to go to products and you need to add products here. As you have seen, we have added two sample products, crocin and vaccine. Uh, if I want to add a product, it's very simple for me. I just click on add product. These pages opens up. I need to add photos. For example, I have created some photographs here and I would add these as photographs. For example, I have created this as para. So I've got this as a photograph of paracetamol tablet. So I add this. Again, each product I can have 5 images. So I add the second one as well. Then I adding the third one as you are seeing. I add the third one as well. Then I can say here generic paracetamol, if that is a good definition. I need to add categories. This is a formulation, and I can say antibiotics. Paracetamol is not an antibiotic, but I'm just explaining it to you, and I save it here. Over here, I can say whatever I want to talk about this product. Maybe this is WHO GMP certified paracetamol, and we can ship 20 into 20 FCLs per month. I could do this. And if I want to select that this is a part of my number 44 brand, I can do that. Again, if I want to embed a product video about my factory, how this was being produced or shipped, I can do that and I can save this. As you would see, adding products is absolutely simple. I don't have to take too much of time. And I just created this generic paracetamol for you and it's already here. If I don't want to show any products at any point of time, I can inactive them and they go back to the inactive board. And if I want to activate them again, I can just click on this button and they get active again. At any point of time, if I would like to see my products, I can do a product profile. And this preview profile will tell me how my booth is going to look for all my buyers. As you can see, this is my company name. This is the product which I had mentioned. These are the three products which I had mentioned. This is the write up about my company. These are the product category. This is my corporate video. At this point of time, this is what your buyer would see. And down the line, if you are feeling that you would like to see the products, you have seen it here, and you can make changes as many times as required. If you've already set up your booth, now we will go to part two of our discussion on how to interact with buyers. Buyers interactions is absolutely easy. You would have all the list of buyers being shown at the top who have confirmed. You would also be able to see all the buyer interactions over here, which tells you that which buyer has already visited your booth and what products they would like to see. If you would like to message any buyer, for example, this is buyer called Suraj Dhawan. This is a demo buyer, so I'm clicking here. I click here, I get to see about all the information about Suraj Dhawan. If I want to send them a message, I click here and I can start sending messages. And down the line, if I would like to schedule a meeting, I can do it in a similar fashion. I go to Suraj Dhawan's profile. I click on the meet button. Once I've clicked on the meet button dashboard opens up. The first question I need to answer is who's going to the meeting. If you have not added any team member, then your company name will appear here. If you have added team members, you can select who will go for the meeting. For example, Siddharth, I've mentioned his name. If I want to add Sonu, I can mention Sonu. Or if I want to mention both, I can mention both here. Then there's a subject. Normally we would say write your company name and say product so that the buyer knows what this meeting is all about. And in the message, you can say, hello, I am. Whatever you feel like talking here, you can talk here and try to tell the buyer that why this meeting is so vital for him. Then location is always online. And during the meeting or before requesting for the meeting, now you can select the products which you want to show to the buyers. If you have got your marketing brochures, you want to attach those as well, you can attach those as well. And then the last step for you is to open the date. The moment you click on the date, you'll have the calendar in front of you. You can select a time and request for a meeting. As you've seen, I have requested for a meeting here. And in my all meetings, in my team schedule over here, there is something called all meetings. My all meetings would be showing you all the pending, confirmed, and incoming meeting requests. For example, these are pending, incoming, and confirmed meeting requests. If I like a meeting, I can confirm it here. And the moment I confirm my meeting, this is shown as confirmed in the system. And all my confirmed meetings are also shown in my schedule, which is only talking about the meetings which are confirmed. The critical thing for you is to remember that when you are on my schedule, these are showing you only the confirmed meetings, but you have to enter these meetings through your team member password. You cannot enter using your admin password. Keep that in mind when you are doing this, and you should enter from your team member password. Once we have done all this, I would now quickly like to show you what happens when we are having a meeting scheduled for the day. I'm sharing the screen with you again. So once the meetings have been confirmed on the day of the meeting, if you have logged in from the team member, you will see a join room from the team member. If you have not added any team members, you will see a join room from your main company account. So what you have to do is 10 minutes before you can join room. And once you join room, you are able to see that the computer is asking you certain permissions. So give them permission to use your sound system, soon your mic and camera. And before you join the meeting, please ensure that all these three buttons are turned to green. Once this has been done, you can join the room. And once you are joining the room, you would be able to do meetings with the buyer in the platform. All the meetings are happening within the system. You are not going out anywhere in the system. During the meetings, please ensure that all these three buttons are green. That means your speaker, camera, and mic are on. There is a chat box here, and during the meeting, if you want to do text chatting, you can do here. If you would like to share screens, there's a button called share screen here, and using that, you can share screens as well. Once the meetings are done, you need to press the red link at the bottom and close these meetings. We do feel that this platform will help you do meetings in the right way with overseas buyers, and it is very critical to have engagements with the buyers in these tough times. I do hope that you enjoyed listening to my presentation, and this would help you participate in the forthcoming show much better. Thank you, stay safe, and have a nice day. I will end this presentation now. If any one of you have got any queries, you can ask and telephone or message our team. We would be happy to help. Thank you. See you soon. Goodbye.